lesson 16, I want to continue where we were talking about, where we made a change here. We're making minor chords. We're making triad chords made of 1, 3, 5, and we were talking about this, producing a chord of D using the 1, 3, 5. The D was okay, but the F was different to this F. But we have to make it the same. It has to be the same. So if that is F sharp here, up here, to make it the same as this F, we have to lower it. So to lower it, we remove that sharp. So what we've made there, when we've lowered the third, 1, 2, 3, when you lower a third, it makes a minor. If that sounds complicated, don't worry about it, because we'll be covering it maybe from a different perspective that may help you understand it. So we've got a D, F, A, and that's produced a minor chord. Let's go into the E. Let's see position 1, position 3, position 5. Let's have a look at position 1. Let's look at G there. Not the same, is it? It's just got a normal G. Anything here to make a chord has to be exactly the same as these here. So what do? This G is G sharp up here. So to make it an ordinary G, we have to lower it by moving the sharp. And that will produce E minor. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put back to the D. I'll just put a ring around the 1, 3, 5 position. And here, so start from the beginning. C, E, G was okay because that C and that E and that G was the same. We've done D, F, A. We had to change the F because originally it said F sharp, whereas the other one here is normal, so it had to be exactly the same. We've done the E, and that was originally a sharp, but we've had to remove it to make it the same as that G. E, G, B. We've already discussed this one, F, A, C, the 1, 3, 5 position, which if you look here, 1, the A is the same, and the C is the same. We could use this C if we wanted to as well, because it loops back to the beginning. So this one's okay, and G, B, D, G, B, D is okay. Now, how about A? A, C, E. We've got a C sharp here. So let's have a look. A, C, E. So the C isn't sharpened here, is it? Let's look back here. A, C, E, if you want to do it that way. But that one is sharpened. So again, we're going to have to lower a C sharp down to a C to make it the same. We're just making it the same as these ones on the bottom here. In so doing, every time we lower a third, we're making the chord a minor chord. When you lower a third, you make it a minor chord. It's not a minor scale, it's a minor chord. Now then, let's look here for the oddity. 1, 3, 5. Let's bear with it alphabetically. So we've got a B, a D. It's not the same D. Ignore this minor. It's just ordinary D. This is a sharpened D. And F sharp here. It's not an F sharp here. So we're going to lower the D sharp, which would be here, up here. Lowering it. So we're lowering just to an ordinary D. I'm going to put a ring round this for positions 1, 3, 5. Now we've got to lower that because that's not the same, is it? Look, F sharp. Let's go here. Lower down. Just take that sharp out. That one. We have to lower the fifth one. So lowering the third is given a minor. But if we have to lower the fifth one as well, it gives this little circle called diminished. So it's a diminished chord. When you lower third and fifth, it produces a minor diminished. Now, I'm going to go on to rub all these out in a minute, but I just want to recap. To make a chord, triad chord, you use positions 1, 3, 5. So we've got C, E, G. The ones in between don't matter. So we've got C, E, G. If you played and strummed those on the guitar, C or an E or a G together, you produce a C chord. Let's do the 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5 position. Let's do it on here. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5 position. Again, we did this D. We're to lower that F. So we lowered a third, which made it a minor. If you lower a third position, you make a minor chord. This was okay. So 1, 3, 5, D, F lowered, A. This E, G was originally a sharp. We had to lower that third position again to make E minor. The B was okay. To make an F chord, 1, 3, 5, F, A, C. To make a G chord, G, B, D. 1, 3, 5 position. To make an A chord, we had A, C, E, but the C was originally sharp and we had to lower it, so we're lowering a third, which makes that a minor. Last but not least, B, D, F. Now in this case, the third was a sharp, the D was sharp, and the fifth was a sharp, so we had to lower the D, we had to lower the third from D sharp to D, which gave us the minor, turned the chord into a minor, and we had to lower the F sharp, and that was lowering the fifth as well, and thus that produced that B minor into a B minor diminished. Now just to recap on that F, we got B, D, same as this, B, D, F. The F was originally just an ordinary F, but we had an F sharp here, so we had to lower it. And that could be quite complicated, all this. So anyway, if we strum on a guitar, chord of C, it's made up of C, E, G. We strum a chord of D minor, it's made up of D, F, A, and so forth. So actions speak louder than words. Let's just strum those chords. That's your C chord, made up of C, E, G. That's your D minor chord, made up of D, F, A. This is your E minor chord, strumming across the whole 6 strings, made up of E, G, B. This is your F chord, and I'm making an F bar chord, made up of F, A, C, strummed across all strings. This is your G chord, made up of G, B, D. And this is your A minor chord, strumming across 5 strings there, which includes this 5th string.